What's up YouTube, Jamie the Kid00 here, and I'm back with Tournament Diary number 11. This was my first tournament with both the March 1st rules in play, and of course my first tournament with my Finnish Rescue Rabbit deck. I went X and 1, finishing 3rd after 5 rounds, losing out in round 3 to 6 Samurai as my only loss, and that's the deck which eventually went on to win the tournament, so I have no hard feelings about that. To summarise my matchups, game 1 I played up against a wind-up Crashbug deck, which I won against 2-0. Game 2 I played against Dragunity, which was 2-0. I lost to Samurai 2-1 for a ruling, which was an issue. It came down to a really tough bit at the end. Game 4 I played up against Obelisk Frog, and that went 2-1 because I got ruined game 2. And then finally for game 5 I played up against Inzektors, which was a 2-0 win to me, but he got a bad hand. Either way, let's get into the deck profile, and I'll probably mention stuff as we go along. Because this was Rabbit, I of course played the obligatory 3 Rescue Rabbit because it's absolutely crazy. This card is amazing should you get it off without kind of hindrances like Solemn Warning. I can't fault it, of course. Next up I played the lovely normal monsters, which I draw far too much. I never draw these. I always draw these. Even though I did manage to game the Inzektor player game 2 with one of these, because I summoned it, he had a monster face down and 2 face down back row. He didn't bottomless, and I mind controlled and swung for game. So he was trying to play too conservative. Next up, I played Triple Tour Guide, because this deck is amazing with Tour Guide. And I played the Sangan. The Sangan, you can't floor, so I can't fault, just because it's Sangan. The Bus I really enjoyed playing. It makes the 3rd Rabbit so much more live, and it means you don't have to rely on the Avarice quite so much. I wouldn't play him with any more than 1. I've heard about people playing 2 and maybe even 3. I really rather stick to 1, because you've already got 7 dead draws in the deck if you include Tour Bus, so you don't want to have any more than that. I finally got my 3rd Jurak Guiber. Way! So I was actually, my 2nd and 3rd Guibers, so I was actually able to play the Guibers today. They were a bit dead because I drew 2 in hand at one point, but it was still an awesome card. I really do like maining these. I didn't side them out all that much because a lot of the decks I played against, this card could just run over the majority of their stuff. So Guiber was an amazing play, especially against Frog Obelisk, when everything is weaker than them. Because it was Rogue, being a locals, I played 1 Reaper just because it would give me the option to defend myself. But I'm probably going to start siding 2 Arcana Force the Fools now, so Reaper's probably going to come out. But we'll see what happens. Being my locals, I didn't play the Maxi. I just played 2 Veilers because Maxi just isn't worth playing at my locals because there aren't enough special summons, stupid herped up decks. So, and I'm not a big fan of Maxi myself, so I played the 2 Veilers. These were useful. They saw a lot of use, especially in the Inzektor matchup. And then finally I played the 1 Gauze. This card was amazing. I mean, my Gauze token managed to get me so many pokes. So, I won off a Gauze token pretty much. Onto the spell lineup, I played 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Mind Control, 1 Book. Cupcakey managed to trade for an Ultra one, and she won't trade it to me, so I stuck with my common one. 1 Avarice, which I don't draw anywhere near as much as I should, or I open it and I never use it. And then 1 Gold Sock. I've considered bumping this to 2, but 1 is just enough, because I feel that with 2, I draw them more than I want them. So 1 will do for now. And then finally, I played 3 MST to make sure that my rabbits actually get to go off. And the 3 Forbidden Lance, because Lance is never dead for me, I feel. As long as I have a monster in hand, I never feel this is dead. Onto the trap lineup, I played 2 Fiendish Chain, because Fiendish Chain is awesome. It won me so many games, it's just so useful. I played 2 Torrential Tribute. Again, this is really great. I didn't run into Torrential much, I was really quite good in playing conservative. So, Torrential hasn't hurt me going to 3, and I still like it. And then finally I played the Solemn Brigade. On to the extra deck. I played, of course, the lovely Gauze token. I bumped up to an Armory Arm. I cut some space to put an Armory Arm in. I'm really happy I did. It was so useful. Armory Arm. Catastor. I got this out twice over the course of the locals, and it was really quite useful. It never won me a game, but it definitely got me points towards winning, especially against the Obelisk deck, because he got out his Barbaros, and I managed to get over it with this, which was quite useful. Against the Inzektor player, I got this out. It won me game 1, put it that way. because of the fact that it can negate the Hornet, not the cards that equip the Hornet, but the very fact that it comes back when it's Horneted. It's just really useful in that respect. And Inzektors have a hard time getting over those beaters without making Leviathan. Speaking of which, I played the one Leviathan, which I made once. I made Zen mains once. I only made the one Levier, but I still don't want to cut down from 2 because I feel that when I need to, I really will need to. And I don't need the space that much at the moment. I played the 2 Levier. That was it for the rank 3s anyway. Onto the 4s, I played 1 Utopia, which I consider bumping up to 2. I made this quite a lot, but I never needed a second one. I played the 1 Utopia Ray, which I actually saw some use today. Saw some use twice. Because I made it in my own turn when I was low on life points, and I made it off of a mind-controlled Utopia from my opponent. And I played the 1 Zen mains, should anyone flip, goes in the match on me. It's just really useful in that respect, because you don't want to minus off of that, because it can usually lose you the game. And then for the Volzars, I played triple Lagia and 1 Dolka. I won a second Dolka. I actually found myself needing it for the first time. I really do need a second Dolka for this build, so if you guys have Dolkas kicking around that you don't need, let me know. I used to have 3, and I just traded them off, stupidly. And then I played the 1 Chimera Tech, because I side Cybers. Speaking of the side, I sided the 2 Cybers. They never saw any play. I'm going to put stuff that saw play over here. I sided the 2 Thunder Kings, which I actually sided in against Samurai, to great effect. I sided 2 Snowman Eaters. The rabbit guy didn't show up, so these were useless. I sided Doom Kalin, against the Samurai player, just because I didn't have enough outs to him. Just wasn't useful. I played the 1 Maxi, which I never used. I played the 1 Kaiser Colosseum, which you guys would have seen in my Zeros to Heroes segment. This got me game 3 against the Obelisk deck, the Obelisk Frog deck, because he needed to swarm the field. Really awesome card. I sided in 2 Smashings against Inzektors, because they're actually surprisingly good against Inzektors when they start to get the field presence off. It can help you clear the field. I played the 2 D-Prisons, which I never sided in. I never felt the need for them. And I sided in 2 Macro against the Inzektor player and the Obelisk Frog deck. It was alright, but I still like Macro, but I guess it's awkward. I didn't draw it enough. I still like it, but there's probably stuff that this side could be better built for. I definitely take the D-Prisons out, because they just didn't operate well enough for me. But otherwise, I don't think I have much else to say on the matter, because, the locals was pretty straight up. There was nothing spectacularly wrong, no crazy decks that won it. Samurai, followed by... GBs came second, to be fair. Followed by me, followed by... Dragons. Dragon Stun came 4th, actually. But yeah, that's me just rambling on. I'm sure you guys want to hear this anymore. So, as per usual, like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. If there's any changes to the deck you would suggest me making, or just any comments on the stuff I've said in this video, please feel free to let me know in the comment box below. And just because I want to pimp myself for the last couple of days of this competition, my video for Underworld 6667's competition is still up. It's called Under the Spotlight, MX Saber Invoker. If you look down and probably in the thumbnail or just in my channel, check the channel up there. If you could go to it and like it for me, that'd be really helpful, because I'd love to win this competition. It means a lot to me. This YouTube means a lot to me. It's like my pet project. So if you could do that for me, that'd be amazing. Otherwise, I'll see you guys soon with more deck profiles. I'll see what I can build, but I'm probably going to stick to this for a while. But I'll be back with lots more content very soon. So I'll see you guys when I do. Bye.